LL Cool Bay.
Yes, good morning.
Turn the mic on.
I can't hear myself. Okay, I'm here. I can hear me. Hey, y'all. So we are back with some more things. Okay, so Kim Kardashian sat down with Niecy Nash. You know that they've been everywhere. Her, Tiana Taylor, like the whole cast of All's Fair or All Things Fair.
All's Fair.
All's Fair, yes. So they've been promoting their show. So they sat down, they had the GOAT Talk conversation. So they're talking about different GOAT moments in their life. And they talk about the GOAT meal that they cook. And Kim K says she's the queen of soul food. Let's take a listen.
Goat dish you can cook.
Yeah. You know this for
Your
me.
gumbo.
No.
Oh.
Crabs.
Crabs. Okay.
I make crabs every single weekend. And I feel like if I was going to choose what you would say, it would be absolutely nothing.
No.
I don't feel like you cook, Kimberly Noel. I just don't
I'm
believe
a
it.
one-trick pony. I know one meal, and it's a good one.
Let me guess.
And I'm going to make it for you, and you're going to be really proud of me.
Is it greens?
Nope.
Macaroni and cheese?
It's the whole shebang. Because I
Jambalaya?
like my soul food meal. Fried chicken, my mac and cheese, greens, a sweet potato souffle. Give that look all you want. I'm going to make it.
I am willing to be proven wrong.
You know what? I've been the underdog my whole life, so underestimate me. I love it.
When was the last time you made said meal?
I do it not often enough, but it's good.
I don't want any of that shebang.
I don't believe it.
For some reason, I do believe
Cap, that shebang. When he
so many people in Kim's life like that are black that we would have heard that she can't cook already. None of her exes said she can't cook. None of her friends said she can't cook. I really do believe her, and she's confident enough to stand on it.
But none of her exes says she can cook though.
Now listen, in this same interview, Kim says, well, there's a video from Kevin Hart a while ago. He came over and I cooked some food and he stamped my food. So I found the video. Let's take a listen to Kevin Hart after the soul food meal.
Kim invited me over to the house. Kim and Ye said, come, it's going to be some food. I didn't know what to expect. Thought it was going to be some tuna casserole and some caviar. So I ain't going to lie, I brought my babies with me. They going to have, they going to do. I said, if it's bad, y'all got to get daddy up out of here. We got to leave as a group. But I can't lie to y'all, it's not the case. Little do I know, Kim threw down on some soul food. Got all us in here licking our fingers. You ain't talked to me yet. My baby over there throwing down as well. So I'm going to give her a shout out, man. Kim, turn around. Turn around. Hurry up, Kim. This is your shout out right now. Your soul food shout out.
I would have to see her do it myself. Because, you can go to somebody's house and they have the whole shebang spread out, but that don't mean they cooked it. You know what I'm saying? I would have to see her in the kitchen actually chefing it up.
Right.
I just put a photo, too, that Kevin Hart had posted in that video, #SoulFoodSundays, that this is the photo of the food that they were eating. But Niecy Nash said the same thing. Like, I need to see you with your hands in the kitchen cooking this food before I believe that this is a thing.
And also, too, who around her knows good soul food? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's very important. Like, if Lala tell me Kim can cook, I'd be like, okay. Or if Sierra tell, okay. But I'm not listening to none of the Jenners or the Kardashians. You think Caitlyn knows good soul food? Probably thinks a sweet potato is a pumpkin.
Yo, crazy.
Just, hey. All right.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah, I believe it, though. I believe it. I mean, we haven't heard
Do
otherwise.
you? Really?
I really do.
Her grandmama ain't teach us that. I don't know.
Her grandmother definitely ain't teach her that.
I don't know.
But I'm just saying.
Because it comes from the heart, though, right? Because it comes from being passed on. And, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Next, she's going to say she cook oxtail, right?
Well, we'll have to see how that goes. In other news, Dion Cole is having a conversation. Well, he had a conversation a couple days ago, but it's picking up right now. Dion Cole sat down with Noriega and DJ FN on Drink Champs, and they talked about a moment at the BET Awards when Kai Cenat and Drewski were streaming, and they ran into Dion. Let's take a listen.
This network hired this really big streamer, right? The biggest streamer out there. So they hired this person to come to the award shows and do backstage, right?
Yes, I saw it.
And this motherfucker was like, he was going up to people like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, Wale.
Like,
You ain't know who the hell
I
Wale
don't know who
is.
that is. And his excuse was, don't blame me because I'm young. And that was so disrespectful to me because I met dude one time backstage and he walked off and he was with Drewski. He was with Drewski.
Yeah,
And Drewski looked at me and was like this. What's up, OG? How you doing, man? I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I love everything you do. Then he went to him and was like, man, you know OG, you funny as hell, you know. And he was like this. And just walked off. And I was like this. That's cool. And that's, I'm not trying to beef. I'm just going, if you're going to be in that position, do your research about when you see icons and give them love when you see them, period.
This
I
conversation.
understand what he's saying.
I can understand what he's saying too, because in the moment,
But how can he do his research on everybody that he know that's not going to be
we
there?
were going to get. I would listen. When you're at these award shows, you don't know everybody. Even if they give you face sheets and the fat cards that they give you,
don't know.
it's
Do you
hard.
know how many times I used to work the red carpet on all those shows, right? And I wouldn't know half the people that's coming up there, young or older. Sometimes they would have to tell me in my ear, that's so and so and so and so. It's not that you're being disrespectful. It's that you just don't know.
It's a learning experience.
It's a learning experience. You know what I mean? And sometimes you would.
And then Kyle mentioned his age. I mean, to be honest with you, it is his age. And then he already got his own platform that he built. You know what I mean? So just because he don't know somebody, I wouldn't really give everybody don't know everybody. I do get it, but that was a lot of people at the BET Awards, a lot of people at the Met Gala. He's been to countless big events, and it is. I'm not gonna say impossible unless you really, really like a Loren LoRosa who know everybody.
I don't know everybody. I openly say I don't be knowing people. I don't be knowing how to say their names. Like, it's a thing. I don't.
But I'm saying, so prime example, you can't expect everybody to know everybody. But at the same time, I do understand what Dion Cole is saying. If they hired him to come there, then you might want to meet with him before, be like, look, yo, this is who, and that's still not introducing him to everybody.
And also Dion Cole presented at the awards too. And if you're there and you're streaming, I think the middle point of this is, in the conversation that people keep trying to have about Cenat when he does these things, is that maybe there should just be more prep so that if he doesn't know at least certain people in certain situations, he can. Like the Wale moment.
Hundreds of people at these award shows, young, old.
But you know the
your
prep
age group.
You know prep for awards.
And sometimes you don't know everybody, and he's doing behind the scenes stuff. And the only reason I know is because I've been there before, and I ain't know who's walking up, and they're saying, "Oh, that's so and so," and I don't know who they are. You can't prep for everybody.
Dion said that Kai was running up on people saying, "I don't know who you are." I never saw him do that.
So you remember at this same award show was when him and Wale, he didn't say, "I don't know who you are,"
but
he just didn't know
that was just a random interaction. Yeah.
But there has been, since this conversation keeps happening, there has been different moments that people are pulling of Kai in different situations where he doesn't know people, or him talking about the fact that he doesn't know certain people. And the fact, and what Dion was trying to get to is the fact that he can just openly say, "I don't know these people," and then be brought to these awards where you're in here with these people and you're supposed to know who they are. It makes no sense on the network.
I would put that on BET. I wouldn't put that on him. I would, because if they hired him, they have to let him at least give him the people that's running play in the show. Like, all right, yo, he's a presenter. This is the host. This is the person performing. At least know those people. I wouldn't really put that on Kai for that one particular moment.
And as an older person, how many of the young people do we know?
That's my point.
Like we go to these award shows. I don't know 90% of these young. I listen to the radio now, and I'm like, who is that?
When I used to do the red carpet, they would bring some people up. I wouldn't have no idea, and you can't trust BET, because I remember one time Miss Pat was walking up to me. And they didn't know who Miss Pat was, and she had a show.
Pat at BET?
No, she had a show on BET. They was like, "Let us slide." I'm like, "No, that's Miss Pat," and I brought Miss Pat over. So everybody doesn't know everybody on those award shows. That was when Miss Pat first got on the BET Plus.
And there's nothing wrong with introducing yourself too,
and that is true.
There's nothing wrong with being like, "Yo, what's up, man? My name's such and such."
You know, there's an ego thing that goes into that. When you're live on stream, like there's an ego thing that goes into that.
I've seen some of the biggest artists in the world on the planet walk into the room and introduce themselves to people. Like literally walk up to you, shake their hand, and be like, "I'm Beyonce."
Beyonce does it all
I'm not
the
even
time.
joking. Like,
Yes,
I've seen
she
that.
does it all the
I've
time.
seen that firsthand.
And the interview that Dion did with Nori, like the conversation, it wasn't just about the Kai stuff. He was trying to make a point throughout the whole conversation that we don't value our older talent and acts. Like he talked about up here too, like going to certain concerts, and if it's an old school like white act, it's packed full of people, but then you go to like our OG's concerts and it's not as packed. The venues are smaller. So I think he was trying to just get to like, there should be a certain level of like respect on people who've been doing certain things.
I get what he was saying, but just he also has to remember with those award shows, you have thousands of artists and celebrities in the building, and you're not going to know everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just not. And like I said, I've been there before, and I don't know half the people that's there. And I do the rate. Even up here, sometimes people walk in this building, and I got to step outside to be like, "Who's that?" Right?
They did it the interview we had. And he walked out.
He did it the other day.
And then what did Charlamagne do? Charlamagne's like,
I knew exactly why Envy walked out.
Yeah.
I said Envy walked out because he didn't know who this was. And I know that.
And then what did you say? I don't know who you are either.
But I introduced myself. I said, "Who are?" I asked him a question. I asked him. I don't have no problem looking stupid. In case y'all don't know, okay? I ain't out here trying to act like I knew every.
I just wanted to know who it was. Somebody coming in the building. Who is this? Where are they from? I wanted to do my research.
That's right.
Yeah, they actually won too. They DM'd me and was like, "Congratulations! I mean, thank you. We won." Or whatever. I'm trying to find the DM.
Thank you.
Gilmore. Yes, he wrote
We
us.
got
and
to
said
wrap,
thank you.
Lauren.
I just wanted to mention it.
Right.
You said mention it. Bye.
All right.
That's it.
Donkey
Sorry,
of the
bye,
day.
y'all.
Who you giving your donkey to, man?
Another example of why you got to stay away from these YNs because they full frontal cortex not developed, but we'll discuss.
All right. We'll get to that next. Is the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hold up. Every day I wake up, wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?